Welcome to River Flow, the 5:30 online music class. I'm Paula and I'll be your instructor tonight. I want you to stand up on your mat, toes and heels together, arms at your sides. Pull your collarbones wide. Deep inhales through the nose, deep exhales through the nose. True Ujjayi breathing calms you, centers your nervous system. This is a 60-minute open eye meditation. Ideally, you're hot and humid. Resist wiping the sweat because it will cool the body. Remember, make as few movements as possible between the poses. Always return to standing savasana. Practicing stillness. Come into your Ujjayi breathing. Deep inhales through the nose. Deep exhales through the nose. You want to sound like Darth Vader. If at any point you need a rest, you can take a knee and return to standing savasana, or you can take savasana on the floor, corpse pose. Savasana is a real pose with many benefits. Always remember, just follow my instructions to the best of your ability and you'll get 100% of the benefits. So let's begin. We're going to start with pranayama, standing deep breathing. It expands the lungs, focuses the mind, and sets you up for a beautiful class. Toes and heels are together. Fingers are interlaced. Knuckles are under the chin. Pull the head back a little bit. Make sure your ears are over your shoulders. Look into the mirror, smile, and inhale. Elbows apart and up. Shoulders down. Stomach in. Thigh muscles up. Tailbone down. Inhale more. Exhale. Head back. Mouth open. Eyes open. Loud ha sound. Chest lifted. Tailbone down. Wrists, forearms, elbows pressed together. Exhale more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last two. Savasana. Arms at your sides, collarbones wide, chin level. Inhale. And exhale. Ardha Chandrasana with Padahastasana, half moon with hands to feet pose, flexing your entire spine. Pull down on the fingertips a little bit, and then inhale, arms overhead. Interlace all 10 fingers. Pointer fingers are up, thumbs are crossed. Weight slightly in the heels, hips are slightly forward. And then stretch up and over, warming up the spine. On the inhale, pull up, lengthen. On the exhale, push the hips the opposite way. Then inhale, back up to center. Weights in the heels, hips forward. Hold the breath. Begin. Stretch over to the right. Index fingers are pulling to the top right corner. Exhale, round over. Push your hips to the left. Freeze in the pose. Inhale, stretch harder to the right corner and lock the arms. Press the palms. Squeeze the arms behind the ears. Chin is off the throat. Armpits are square. Hips are square. Lean way back into the heels. Hips, thighs, and chest forward. Exhale, round over. Pushing your hips to the left. Freeze in the pose. Inhale, stretch harder to the right corner. Lock the arms. Press the palms. Squeeze the arms behind the ears. Chin is off the throat. Armpits are square. Hips are square. Lean way back into the heels. Hips, thighs, and chest forward. Exhale and round it over to your max. Pushing your hips as hard as you can. Push, push, push. Change. Inhale, stretch back up to center. Arms are locked and back. Weight is in the heels. Hips are slightly forward. Inhale, lift up. Hold the breath. Exhale, start. Stretch over to the left. Index fingers are pulling to the top left back corner. Exhale and round over, pushing your hips to the right. Freeze in the pose. Inhale, stretch harder to the left corner. Lock the arms, press the palms, squeeze the arms behind the ears. Chin is off the throat, armpits are square, hips are square. Lean way back into the heels, hips, thighs, and chest forward. Exhale and round over, pushing your hips to the right. Freeze in the pose. Inhale, stretch harder to the left corner. Lock the arms, press the palms. Square those hips, square the armpits. Exhale and round over, pushing your hips as hard as you can. Push, push, push. Change. Inhale, stretch back up to center. Drop the head back, preparing for backward bend. On the inhale, pull from the pointer fingers and lift the chest. Exhale, backward bend. Just walk the pointer fingers backwards across the ceiling. Inhale, pull from the pointer fingers and lift the chest. Exhale, drop the head way back. Look way down the back wall. Go back. Drop back. Change. Inhale, stretch up to center. Exhale, forward fold. Pull forward. Look forward. Suck the stomach in. When the knees bend or you're down, place your palms in front of you. Weight forward for a runner's stretch. Remember to keep the weight in the palms and protect your lower back and hamstrings. And then pedal your feet left and right. Left and right. Warming up the hamstrings and the lower back. Left and right. Left and right. And then tuck your hands under your heels from behind. All 10 fingers, get a good grip. Little shovels. Inhale, flatten the chest of the thighs. There's no space between chest and thighs. Exhale, tighten the thighs, straighten the legs, lift the hips up. Start to pull the face to the shins. On the inhale, start to pull your elbows behind your calf muscles, but keep your shoulders down and back. Exhale, tighten the thighs, straighten the legs, lift the hips up. Eventually, if your legs are straight, you're going to pull the top of your head to the top of your feet. Pull and change. Come back up the same you went down. Slow and steady with a pistol grip. When you're up, just let your arms drop to Savasana. Inhale. Exhale. Utkatasana, awkward pose. Right foot steps right, 6 inches. You're going to bend over, place 2 fists side by side to measure. It's usually hips width distance. Feet are parallel like the letter H. You don't want to be able to see your feet in the mirror. You might need kicking your heels out a little bit. Arms are up, shoulder height. Shoulder height means you can't see your shoulders. All 5 fingers are together. Inhale, shoulders down and back, weight in the heels. Exhale, start. Bend the knees. Stretch the tailbone way back. Thighs can be parallel to the ground, but no lower. Stretch that tailbone back harder. Pull the fingertips forward harder. Wrist, knees, and feet stay 6 inches apart. The stomach is in, the upper body is back. Hold and change. Straight up to second part on your tippy toes. Exhale, begin. Lower, down, slowly. Back straight, arms locked. Thighs can be parallel to the ground, but no lower. Lift the heels up higher. Wrists, knees, and feet stay 6 inches apart. Stomach in, upper body back. Heels up, heels up. Change. Heels down. Third part. Inhale, squeeze knees and thighs together tightly. Lift the heels slightly. Exhale, lower, down, slow. Silent count of 10. Sit your hips on your heels. If you don't get there because your knees bother you, use your hands to get your hips to your heels. And then suck the stomach in. Tilt the knees down. Lift and hover 1/2 inch over the heels. Change. Come back up slowly. Heels down. Arms down. Legs together left. Savasana. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Garudasana, eagle pose, healing the joints of the body. Pull down the fingers a little bit, lock the arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swing down. Cross your right elbow under your left. Forearms intertwined, hands are in prayer. Thumbs are to the nose. Take a second, warm that up. Try to isolate just the upper body. Keep the hips forward. Warming up the shoulders and the traps. Then inhale back to center. Bend both knees. Exhale, start. Lift the right leg up, over, and around and hook the right toes behind the left calf muscle. Then bend the knee and sit deeper. Pull the elbows down, fingers down. Squeeze tighter, cutting off circulation to the 14 major joints of the body for that fresh rush of blood. Squeeze tighter, hands, arms, legs. Hold, change. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swing down, cross the left elbow onto the right. Forearms intertwined, hands in prayer. Warm up this side. Go back and forth. We need the fingers down a little bit lower. Then inhale, back to center. Bend both knees. Exhale, lift. Left leg up, over, and around. The left toes behind the right calf muscle. Then bend that knee and sit deeper. Be the shortest person in the room. Remember, I'm only 5'3". Elbows, pull the elbows down. Fingers below the nose, squeeze tighter. Hands, arms, legs, cutting off all the circulation for that fresh rush of oxygenated blood. Squeeze tighter. Hands, arms, legs. Hold, change. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, just let your arms flop to Savasana. A 60-minute class doesn't have an official water break, but if this was a 90-minute class, we would have an official water break now. So, if you need water, sip water. Return to standing Savasana. Moving into the standing balancing series with Dandayamana, Janusharasana, standing Pardhatana, building strength and balance. Lock that left leg, get a good solid foundation. If you have shorts on, see that dimple above your knee. Then bend the right leg up, flex the right foot. Lift the chest, and then swoop forward, interlacing all 10 fingers. Follow the foot. 60 seconds, go. Lock the standing leg. Just contract and pull up on the thigh muscle. Just keep locking that standing leg over and over. Standing leg is solid. It's unbending. It's like a tree trunk. It's like a lamppost. Just keep locking that standing leg over and over again. When the standing leg is locked solid, you're ready to kick out. Kick from the right heel, flex the right toes back towards the face. Kick from hip to heel, both legs locked solid. If you fall out, start from the setup and come back in because you are halfway. If the standing leg is bent, wobbling, or shaking, lock the standing leg now. If you're kicking, lock the kicking leg now. Drop the elbows alongside the calf muscle, tuck the chin to the throat, round the back and dive forward. 4, 3, 2, 1, change. Right leg down. Then get a good solid foundation on the right leg. Bend the left leg up. Flex the left foot. Lift the chest. Suck the stomach in. Swoop forward. Interlace all 10 fingers. Ball of the foot. 60 seconds. Go. Lock the standing leg. Contract and pull up on the thigh muscle. Just keep locking that standing leg over and over. When the standing leg is locked solid, you're ready to kick out. You're going to kick from the left heel, flex the left toes back towards the face, and kick from hip to heel. Both legs are locked solid. If you fall out, always start from your setup and come back in. You're halfway. If the standing leg is bent, wobbling, shaking, I want you to press down on the inner edge of that big toe. If you're kicking, you're going to lock the kicking leg now. When both legs are locked solid, drop the elbows alongside the calf muscle. Tuck the chin to the throat, round the back, dive forward. 4, 3, 2, 1, change. Savasana. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the collarbones wide. That'll turn the blades of the pinkies slightly towards the mirror. Dandayamana Dhammayurasana, standing bow pulling. Strengthening your circulatory system and stretching the entire body from bones to skin. Bend your right elbow into the waist. Drop your right shoulder behind you. Then, lock up that left leg. Kick back, grab the right foot. All 5 fingers stay together. Knees stay together. It'll help keep your hips square. Your left arm is up by the ear. Chin is down towards the shoulder, but the gaze is still lifted. Inhale, lift up, lock that standing leg. Exhale, kick back hard. Charging forward from the chin and chest. Lock the standing leg. Point the big toes straight up through the ceiling and kick back hard. Charging forward from the chin and chest. If you fall out, good for you. It means you gave it your all. Start from the setup and come back in because you're halfway. When you start to see your foot pierce the center of your head in the mirror, you're going to square both hips to the floor and lock that standing leg. Lock the standing leg and kick back hard. Kicking up into a standing split, charging forward with maximum effort. 4, 3, 2, 1, change. Right leg down. Lock up the right leg, get a good solid foundation. Bend the left elbow into the waist, palm facing up. Let the left shoulder drop back behind you. Kick the left leg up. Grab the foot. All 5 fingers stay together. Knees stay together. Right arm is up by the ear. The chin is down towards the shoulder, but the gaze is still lifted. Inhale, lift up, lock that standing leg. Exhale, kick back hard, charging forward with maximum effort. Lock the standing leg. Contract and pull up on the thigh muscle. Kick back harder. Point the big toes straight up through the ceiling. When you start to see your foot pierce the center of your head, you're going to start to lower your torso. Or you're going to square your hips to the floor and lock that standing leg. If you fall out, start from the setup and come back in because you're halfway. Lock the standing leg. Kick back hard, charging from the chin and chest. When you start to see your foot pierce the center of your head, you're going to lower the torso parallel to the floor and kick up into a standing split. Charging forward with maximum effort. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Savasana. Arms at your sides, palms facing forward, collarbones wide. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to step to the back of your mat, being mindful of what may or may not be behind you, for Tula Dandasana, balancing stick. 10 seconds to build the heart and lungs. Inhale, arms overhead, interlace all 10 fingers. Pointer fingers are up, thumbs are crossed. Armpits and hips are square. Take a small step forward with the right foot. Point the left toes behind you. Inhale and lift up more. Exhale, start. Hinge forward, human letter T. Pull forward, arms locked, stretch back, both legs locked. Lock the arms and pull. Eyes forward, stomach in, stretch fingertip to toe tip. And change. Step back, arms stay overhead. Inhale, take a small step forward with the left foot. Point the right toes behind you. Inhale more, square the armpits and the hips. Exhale, start. Hinge forward, human letter T. Pull forward, arms locked, stretch back, both legs locked. Lock the arms and pull. Your eyes are forward, stomach is in, stretch fingertip to toe tip. And change. Step back, let the arms drop to Savasana. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to walk to the front of your mat and turn to the side for Dandayamana Vipaktapada Paschimottanasana. Separate leg stretch. Inhale, arms overhead, hands in prayer. Exhale, take a wide step out to the right. Land softly. Your arms are out in T position. Foot placement. So, pigeon-toe your feet in unless you have sciatica. If you have sciatica, leave your toes pointing forward. However, do not point your toes out. Inhale, chin level, chest forward. Exhale, start. Swan dive. So let your gaze go down the wall. Stomach in. Once you're down, hang for a moment like a ragdoll. Grab opposite elbows. Shake your hands from your wrists. Rocking the hips and the heels. Just let it all hang loose. Then you're going to step on your fingers under your heels from the sides, all 10 of them. Get a good solid grip. Inhale, elbows to shins. Exhale, start. Tighten the thighs, straighten the legs, lift the hips up. Start to pull the spot between the eyebrows down towards the mat. Inhale, pull on the heels, start to roll the weight forward into the balls of the feet. Exhale, tighten the thighs, straighten the legs, lift the hips up, try to pull the spot between the eyebrows to the mat. Pull, and change. Come back up slowly, reverse swan dive, same way you went down. Arms overhead, one step left, drop the arms to Savasana. Inhale. Exhale. Trikonasana, triangle, tricky triangle, everybody's favorite. Again, building the heart and lungs. Inhale, arms overhead, hands in prayer. Exhale, wide step out to the right, arms out in T, land softly. Inhale, chest and belly forward, shoulder blades are pinched. Exhale and pivot. Right toes towards the back of the room. Left toes and hip in 45 degrees. Bend the knee, sit deep. Knee and ankle should always form a straight line. Inhale, palms forward. Exhale, start. Windmill, just the arms. Right arm inside the right knee. Left fingertips stretching up towards the ceiling. Your chin is down towards the shoulder, but the gaze is up. Bend the knee, sit deeper. Start to press that knee open with the right arm, opening that hip. Turn your chest slightly towards the ceiling. Lock the arms, create that tug of war between the arms. Left fingertips up towards the ceiling, right fingertips down between the big and second toe, but don't lean into the elbow or touch the floor. Bend the knee, sit deeper. Tuck that left hip down, suck the stomach in. Turn the chest slightly towards the ceiling. Eyes up, reach up, look up. Change. Arms out, T position. Inhale, chest and belly forward, shoulder blades pinched. Exhale and pivot. Left toes towards the front of the room. Right toes and hip in 45 degrees. Bend that knee, sit deep. Knee and ankle form a straight line. Inhale, palms forward. Exhale, start. Windmill, just the arms. Left arm inside the left knee. Right fingertips stretching up towards the ceiling, but the chin is down towards the shoulder. The gaze is still up. Bend the knee, sit deeper. Start to press that knee open, opening the hip. Turn the chest towards the ceiling. Lock the arms, create that tug of war between the arms. Right fingertips are up towards the ceiling. Left fingertips are down between the big and second toe. Bend the knee and sit deeper. Remember, don't lean into that arm or touch the floor. Tuck the right hip down. Suck the stomach in. Turn the chest towards the ceiling. Eyes up, reach up, look up. Change. Arms out, T position, arms overhead. One step left, drop your arms to Savasana. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, take about a 3-foot step out to the right and pivot on the heels for Dandayamana, Vipakta Paula, Janu Sharashana. Your heels are in line, your hips are square. Probably means pulling the left hip slightly more forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tuck the chin to the throat. Round the back, dive forward, bring forehead to knee. Looking for your belly button. Separate the hands if you need to for balance. Bend the knee however much you need to get that forehead to knee contact. The back leg is straight, your back heel is to the mat. Breathe. Shallow inhales, deeper exhales. Press the spot between the eyebrows to the knee, massaging the pituitary gland, balancing the hormones. Tuck your chin to your throat as hard as you can, massaging the thyroid and parathyroid, boosting the immune system. And breathe. Square the hips, forehead to knee. Eventually, both legs will be straight. You'll walk your hands back into prayer position and balance on the blades of the pinkies. Inhale and change. Come up the same way you went down, slow and with control. Pivot to the side, pivot to the front. If you have a mirror on one side, check to make sure that your heels are in line. This side may mean pulling the right hip further a little bit. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, start. Tuck the chin to the throat. Round the back, dive forward. Forehead to knee. Separate the hands if you need to for balance. Bend the knee however much you need to get that forehead to knee contact. Back leg is straight. Back heel is to the mat. Breathe. Tuck the chin to the throat hard. Again, massaging the thyroid and parathyroid, boosting that immune system. It's a great idea right now. Square the hips, forehead to knee. Eventually, both legs will be straight. You begin to walk your hands back into prayer position to balance on the blade of the pinky. Inhale and change. Come up slowly and with control. Pivot to the side. One step left. Drop your arms to Savasana. Inhale. Exhale. Now take a quarter turn till you're facing the front of your mat for Tadasana, tree pose. Lock up the left leg, get a good solid foundation. If you're wearing shorts, see that dimple above your knee. Then bend the right leg up. Reach down, grab a hold of the right foot. On top of the left hand, behind and under, or on top of the right hand, behind and underneath the left. Then let your knee fall down, then pull your heel high up into your hip crease. Right hand comes into half prayer. Tadasana. Inhale. Level your chin, pull your collarbones wide. On the exhale, tuck your tailbone. Start to feel that knee falling down and back, releasing, opening your hip. Inhale. Exhale. Change. Right leg down. And get a good solid foundation on the right leg. Lock it up. Press down into all four corners of the foot. Then reach down. Grab the left foot. On top of the left hand. Behind and underneath with the right. Let the knee fall. Then pull the heel high up into the hip crease. Left hand. Into half prayer. Tadasana. Inhale. Pull your collarbones wide. Shoulders are down and back. On the exhale, and tuck the tailbone. Start to move the hips slightly forward. You may not see it, but you'll feel that hip opening, that knee relaxing. Inhale. Exhale. And change. Left leg down. Hold for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's meet up on the floor for Savasana. Head to the top of your mat. Feet to the back. Your arms are at your sides. Your palms are facing up. Your heels are touching. Your toes are flopped apart. Your tongue is lightly relaxed on the roof of the mouth. Your gaze is down the midline of the body, creating some space between your neck bones. On the inhale, it's a deep belly breath, inflating your belly. On the exhale, just let your lower back drop down towards the mat. Inhaling and exhaling. Making no effort whatsoever to hold your body up. Mother Earth will in fact support you. You will not fall through the mat. Inhale and exhale. Moving into the floor series with Pavana Muktasana, wind removing pose. Bend your right knee into your chest. Clasp all 10 fingers 2 inches below the knee. Inhale, chin down, shoulders on the mat, elbows in the waist. Exhale and press. Press that right knee straight back into the right armpit. Try to bypass the rib cage. Keep both elbows in the waist. Press both shoulders to the mat. Inhale, chin down, shoulders down, elbows in the waist. Exhale and press hard. Use 100% of your arm and finger strength. Press until it feels like that knee is going to fall straight into the armpit, opening the right hip, massaging the ascending colon. Press and change. Right leg out. Inhale. Bend the left knee to the chest. Clasp all 10 fingers 2 inches below the knee. Chin down, shoulders down, elbows in the waist. Exhale, press hard. Press that left knee straight back into the left armpit. Remember, try to bypass the rib cage. Tuck both elbows in the waist. Press both shoulders to the mat. Inhale, chin down, shoulders down, elbows in the waist. Exhale, press hard. Press until it feels like that left knee is going to fall straight into the armpit using 100% of your arm and finger strength. Press, opening the left hip, massaging the descending colon. And change. Left leg out. Bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Bend the knees to the chest. Clasp your arms around your knees. Grabbing opposite elbow tips, forearms, wrists, whatever you happen to have available today. Inhale, chin down, head on the mat. Exhale, press. Press hard, press both knees into the chest. Opening both hips, massaging the entire transverse colon, boosting your digestive system. Inhale, chin down, shoulders on the mat, look down in that little triangle. Exhale and press hard. Press both knees to the chest at the same time, trying to unfurl your tailbone towards the mat. Press and change. Feet to the floor, legs out, heels touch, toes flopped apart. Arms at your sides, palms facing up in the receiving position. Inhale. And exhale. Time for that first set. Sit up. Inhale, arms overhead. Lock the body. Flex the feet. Sit up. Reach forward. Flat back. Double jerk. Double exhale. Forehead to knee. And turn around for Bhujangasana. Cobra pose. Strengthening the lower back. Chin is on the mat. Palms are flat. Fingertips are below the shoulders. Elbows are pointing up like little cricket wings. Inhale and lock your legs into a long cobra tail. Press down on the tops of the thighs and the tops of the feet. Exhale and lift. Chin, neck, chest, eyes up and back. You can lift your hands slightly to test for minimal weight. Place them back down lightly. On the inhale, pull the elbows down towards the hip bones and back towards the wall. Exhale, lift. Chin, neck, chest, lift. Change. Chin down. Head turns right. Left ear flat to the mat. Frontal Savasana. Inhale and exhale. If you have trouble getting your ear flat to the mat, you might want to pull your head back a little bit more. It might just mean that you're out of alignment with your spine. And then chin on the mat for Salabhasana, locust pose. Chin is on the mat. Arms are underneath the body. Your palms are flat, don't cup the floor. Blades of the pinky fingers are matched up. Inhale, relax that left leg. Point the right toe, lock the right leg. Exhale and lift, right leg up, 45 degrees. Right hip bone stays anchored to the right forearm. Inhale, point that toe, no bent knee. Exhale, lift higher. Change. Inhale, relax the right leg, forget all about it. Point the left toe, lock the left leg. Exhale and lift. Left leg up, 45 degrees. Remember, keep that left hip bone anchored to the left forearm. Inhale, point that toe, no bent knee. Exhale, lift higher, lift. Change. Prepare for double leg lift. Your face is down. Your lips are on the mat. If you move the arms further under the body, that's great. If you can move your fingertips a little closer to your knees, that's wonderful too. Just don't lift your head or look around in this pose. So you're going to inhale.
Lock your legs into that long cobra tail again. Locked legs or light legs. Press down into the tops of the thighs and the tops of the feet. Exhale and lift. Both legs up. Press down into the face, the shoulders, the hands. Roll the weight forward into the shoulders. Inhale, point the toes, no bent knee. Exhale, lift higher. Change. Arms out. Head turns left. Right ear flat to the mat. Big toes touch, heels flapped apart. Slump the shoulders. Palms are open, a receiving position. Inhale. Exhale. And then it's chin on the mat for Purna Salabhasana, full locust pose. Arms are out in T position, midline from the body, protecting your rotator cuffs. I'm going to inhale, lock those legs, long cobra tail, stretch fingertip to fingertip, a lock body is a light body. Exhale and fly. Chin, neck, chest, arms up higher, legs up higher, hands up higher than your head. Inhale, hover. Exhale, lift higher. Change. Chin down, wings in. Head turns right, left ear flat to the mat. Toes touching, heels flopped apart. Shoulders slumping. Frontal Savasana. Inhale. Exhale. And chin on the mat for Dhanurasana. Floor bow. Tying it all together, strengthening and stretching the entire spine. Bend the legs up behind you. Reach back. Grab the tops of the feet. Trying to keep your wrists straight. You're looking for a good climber's grip. Inhale. Hips and knees are parallel. Exhale. Kick back hard. Hips parallel. Eyes up, chin up, chest up. Thighs up off the mat. Inhale. Knees parallel. Exhale. Kick back harder. Hips parallel. Eyes up, chin up, chest up. Inhale. Roll the weight to the hip bones. Exhale and kick back harder. Eyes up, chin up, chest up. Kick. Change. Chin down, release the legs. Head turns left, right ear flat to the mat. Frontal Savasana. Toes touching, heels flapped apart. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to push up into your fingertips to a tabletop position. Crawl one knee at a time to the front of the mat. For Supta Vendrasana, fixed firm, stretching the ankles, quads, the torso. So, you're going to sit your hips between your heels. Toes should be pointing straight back. If your hips do not make it all the way to the mat, that is perfectly okay. Every day is different. All your work is to get your hips to the mat with a nice, easy back and forth motion, just pushing your heels out of the way, and eventually your hips will be on the mat. Just remember, keep the breastbone lifted, keep your gaze in your own eyes, keep your eyes open. Slump forward, it'll be harder. Breastbone lifted, gaze up. If your hips are on the mat, full extension. Right palm to right sole, left palm to left sole. One elbow at a time. As soon as the top of your head touches, roll to the back of your head. Grab opposite elbow tips. And breathe. On the inhale, inflate the belly.
creating that natural bridge. On the exhale, belly deflate. Bring the knees a little bit closer together. Inhale, inflate the belly. Exhale, belly deflate and the lower back drop towards the mat. Full extensions, change. Come up one elbow at a time. Head comes up last. Turn around for Savasana. Head to the front, feet to the back, arms to your sides, palms facing up, heels touching, toes flapped apart. Savasana. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms overhead, lock the body, flex the feet. Sit up, reach up, long back, reach forward, flat back, grab the big toes, bend the elbows, double jerk, double exhale. Forehead to knee. Turn around and sit on your heels for Ardha Kriyanasana, half tortoise pose. Stretching the lower back, rounding the upper. Sitting on your heels, tucking the tailbone. Inhale, arms overhead, hands in prayer. Exhale, forward fold. Hips to heels, arms locked. Eventually trying to bring the spot between the eyebrows to the mat before the blades of the pinkies. Arms are locked. Balancing on the blades of the pinkies. Pressing down into the spot between the eyebrows. Massaging the pituitary gland. Again, balancing the hormones. Pressing down further. Massaging the pineal gland. Third eye chakra. Balancing your sleep and wake cycles. And breathe. Arms are locked. Pressing your hips to your heels. Fishtailing the fingers forward while bringing your hips closer to your heels. All the time pressing down on the spot between the eyebrow. Concentrating on the third eye chakra. Inhale and change. Come back up, slow and with control. Arms drop. Turn around for Savasana. Heels touching. Toes flopped apart. Arms to your sides. Palms facing up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms overhead, lock the body, flex the feet. Sit up, reach up, long back, reach forward, flat back, grab the big toes, bend the elbows, double jerk, double exhale. Forehead to knee. It's climax pose time. Turn around and stand on your knees for Ustrasana, camel pose. So knees should be hips width apart. You're using your fists to measure. Toes are pointing straight back. Palms are on your lower back, trying to match up the blades of your pinky fingers. Belting your elbows behind you as tightly as you can. Inhale, lift the breastbone. Exhale, drop your head back. On the exhale, press your hips forward. Inhale, lift the breastbone. Drop the head. Exhale, continue to press your hips forward. Eventually, you'll be able to reach back, and your heels will be right there. Inhale, lift the breastbone, drop the head. Exhale, press the hips forward. Feel that rope pulling you through the front mirror. And change. Come back up slowly. Hips to heels. Turn around for Savasana. Heels touching, toes flopped apart. Ustrasana is a major back bend.
a huge heart opener from the front. It can make you feel wonderful, can potentially make you feel a little dizzy or a little nauseous or emotional. Whatever you feel, breathe through it. Know that it's normal and it's natural. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, arms overhead. Lock the body, flex the feet. Sit up, reach up, long back, reach forward, flat back. Grab the big toes, bend the elbows, double jerk, double exhale. Shh. Forehead to knee. Turn around and sit on your heels for Sasangasana, rabbit pose. The second climax pose of the series and the counter pose to Ostrasana. Not a back bend, but a huge heart opener from the back. You're going to reach back and grab your heels. Your thumbs are going to be on the outside. Your fingers are actually going to be on the inside. Inhale. Tuck the tailbone. Exhale. Round forward. Bringing your chest and your chin together. Tucking and tucking until you bring your forehead to your knees. If your forehead doesn't reach your knees, that's fine. The only work you have is to get your forehead to your knees. Every day is different. Never put any weight in the top of your head. If your forehead is to your knees, start to lift your hips perpendicular. Straightening the arms. Again, no weight in the top of the head. Pull and change. Come back up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Bring the head up last. Turn around for Savasana. Heels touch, toes flopped apart, arms at your sides, palms facing up. Sasangasana. Like I said, not a back bend, but a heart opener, a huge one from the back. Whatever emotion that comes to your mind, unless it's joy, you don't need it. Let it go. It no longer serves you. Inhale, arms overhead, lock the body, flex the feet. Sit up, reach up, long back, reach forward, flat back, grab the big toes, bend the elbows, little jerk, double exhale. Forehead to knee. Turn around for our cool down poses. Janusharasana with Paschimottanasana. Right leg is out, 45 degrees. Sole of the left foot is inside the right thigh. Inhale, arms overhead. Interlace all 10 fingers. Get a good solid neck. Turn towards the outstretched leg. Exhale and forward fold. Cast the net over the ball of the foot. Bending the knee however much you need to get forehead to knee contact. On the inhale, level the shoulders. Let the elbows fall down alongside the calf muscle. On the exhale, let's work on straightening out that leg, maybe using your forehead for a little bit of pressure. Inhale, level the shoulders, let the elbows fall. Exhale, straighten out the leg. Eventually, the leg will be straight. You'll be able to pull on the ball of the foot, and the heel will pop up off the mat. Inhale and change. Keep your net intact. Use your abs to switch out your legs. Left leg out, 45 degrees. Sole of the right foot inside the left thigh. Inhale, lift up. Turn towards the outstretched leg. Exhale, forward fold. Cast the net over the ball of the foot. Inhale, level the shoulders. Let the elbows fall down alongside the calf muscle. On the exhale, straighten that leg. Inhale, let the elbows fall. On the exhale, straighten the leg. Eventually, you'll be able to pull on the ball of the foot, and the heel will hover. Inhale and change. Now go back, straight back for a sit-up, being mindful of what may or may not be behind you. Inhale, arms overhead, lock the body, flex the feet. Sit up, reach up, long back. Reach forward, flat back. Grab the big toes, bend the elbows, double jerk, double exhale. Forehead to knee. And here we are in the Paschimottanasana piece. So, scoot your butt back 7 or 8 times. Make sure all the flesh is away from the sit bones. Bearing in mind this is a flat-backed pose. Your breastbone is lifted. Your gaze is forward. You want your spine like a ski slope. Bend your knees up however much you need to get it like that. Then, on every exhale, work on straightening out your legs. But keep your breastbone lifted, keep your back flat. Eventually, when your legs are straight, you're going to be able to pull on the big toes and the heels are going to hover. Then you start to bend your elbows and bring your chest down and forward over your thighs with a flat back. And change. Turn around for Savasana. Heels touching, toes flopped apart. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, arms overhead, lock the body, flex the feet. Sit up, reach up, long back, reach forward, flat back, grab the big toes, bend the elbows, double jerk, double exhale. Forehead to knee. Turn around for Ardha Matsyendrasana, half spinal twist. So, left leg can be bent in or it can be out straight, depending upon how your knees feel to get here. Make sure you're not sitting on your heel, your hips are level. Right heel is at the left knee corner. Right arm is behind you like a kickstand. Left arm comes up, down, and around. Grab your towel or your mat. Inhale. Pull your collarbones wide. Suck the stomach in. Exhale and twist. Looking over your shoulder. You can see your shoulder. Pull it away. Inhale. Suck in that stomach. Level out those collarbones. Exhale and twist. Pull the shoulder away. Just try to get one more glimpse behind you. And change. Switch out the legs. Right leg in, right leg out. Level the hips. Make sure your heel isn't underneath you. Left heel at the right knee corner. Left arm is behind you like a kickstand. Right arm is up, down, and around. Now from one side you have a mirror. Take the opportunity to check your collarbones and your chin. Make sure everything's level. Inhale, suck the stomach in, level the chest, collarbones. Exhale and twist. Keep your eyes moving. The body goes where the eyes go. Inhale, pull the collarbones wide. Exhale and twist. Look just a teeny tiny bit farther. And change. On pretzel. Return to Savasana. Head to the top of the mat, feet to the back. Arms at your sides, palms facing up. Inhale. And exhale. It's your last sit up. Make it your absolute best. Inhale, arms overhead, lock the body, flex the feet. Sit up, reach up, long back, reach forward, flat back, grab the big toes, bend the elbows, little jerk, double exhale. Forehead to knee. Turn around for our final breathing exercise. Couple body breath. So you're sitting on your heels. Your arms are locked onto your knees. Good solid lock. Protects the lower back and stops you from looking like you're riding a horse very poorly. It's one purposeful inhale Everything else is exhale. Your body will continue to breathe. And it looks like this. You can see your stomach snap. So, get comfortable. Lock the arms. Protect the lower spine. Take a deep, purposeful breath. And begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, second set. It's a little bit quicker. Lick the lips. Lock yourself again. Adjust your seat. Deep, purposeful inhale and begin. 4, 3, 2, 1. And finished. Thank you for joining my class. As always, I'm probably 3 minutes longer. But it's time for final Savasana. Lying on your back. And close your eyes now. And move your arms and legs further away from your body. No more Paula telling you to keep your eyes open, stay present. No more heels touching, toes flopped apart. Take this time. Take the time to breathe. Take the time to relax. There's a lot going on in our world. Everybody needs to take the time to relax. And on that note, I'm going to give you a little bit longer Savasana with one of my favorite poems, Goddess of the Night by Dana Fox. The goddess of the night speaks only in a quiet voice. Trust the movement of energy, she says. Trust the opening of blossoms. Trust the wisdom that rises through you like sap flows through trees in spring. Trust that you can leave what you no longer need. Trust the coming of new insight. Inhale. Exhale. The goddess pushes the cloud hair from her eyes and offers you a cup. This is the chalice of life, the chalice of change and choice. Drink deeply, she says, and do not second guess yourself. The only answers worth listening to are the ones that come from deep within. Inhale. Exhale. With the approach of dawn, the goddess transforms herself into sunrise. Trust your own immortal soul, she says as she speaks to you one last time. Trust what you know and what you don't. And trust in life to reveal to you the truth. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you for the time for taking my class. Thank you, Erica, for being a good student. Namaste.